With the 165th pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Tyreek Hill, wide receiver, West Alabama.
And you playing all week, and you start game planning for this game before the last preseason game is over. You plan all week on how we're going to keep Tyreek Hill bottled up.
That's right.
And this is where we're going to punt the ball. This is where we're going to kick the ball. And then he goes 91 the first time he touches it. And then you bring your guys to the sideline and you lie to him. You know what you say? We're going to stop him the rest of the day, guys. That was a fluke. He can't do that all day. We're going to get better. And guess what happens the second time you give it to him? He scores again.
For those that missed it, 269 yards receiving. He had 203 yards receiving, folks, in the first quarter.
You don't allow guys like Tyreek Hill to have free access and just run down the field unimpeded with no one touching him. Playing man-to-man without real help or without jamming them at the line of scrimmage, you're going to lose that battle every single time.
Down the middle. It's Hill in the open. Cuts it upfield. He might be gone. He is. Kansas City takes the lead with a minute to go.
It's a different dude right there. I mean, it's a different dude, man. He has seen routes, slant routes, anything, and he takes them and goes. It is a phenomenal thing, man. That dude's a phenomenal player.
When Tyreek Hill is as quick and fast and as good in the air at tracking the ball as anybody, and you combine that with a quarterback we just spent the segment talking about is the greatest we have ever seen, I don't think there is a corner in the league that can shut Tyreek Hill down all game one-on-one.
They have built a whole offensive system around Tyreek Hill. This dude is different. And as long as he's on the team, they are not out.
Over 1,100 receiving yards for the last 5 years, 111 receptions last year, waving goodbye to defenders because he's so electrifying. He leaves opposing defenses absolutely, positively petrified.
Yeah, that's right. Don't adjust your television. Tyreek Hill has been traded from Kansas City to Miami. That man is now a Dolphin.
We actually told Kansas City what Miami offered, and Kansas City was like, nah, we just gonna trade him. So then I was like, okay, bet. Like that really goes to show how valuable I am to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Opposing to how valuable I could be to Miami. So
Correct.
I was like, just sign the deal, let's get it done.
Rhetorical question somewhat, but if you answer, make it quick. All of those picks, what's the chances?
Yeah.
What are the chances of the Kansas City Chiefs finding another Tyreek Hill?
I don't know. I can't give you a number.
Yeah,
probably not good.
You know it's slim to none. Stop it. Stop it. It's not good at all. It's slim to none.
Okay,
This is the cheater.
good.
This is
All
the
right.
cheater. This brother is electrifying. He's special.
I was so upset with Kansas City, man, because they cheated us. You don't think they cheated us? How would you let Tyreek lead Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce? I wanted to see that for the next 5 years.
Well, and I think everybody thought that he's going to go to Miami with Tua, new coach. Well, it's nice knowing you, Tyreek, and it's a totally different ball of wax.
You thought he was going to be gone and out of here?
Right.
Tonga Vailoa. Nice catch. Here goes Hill. Kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Tyreek Hill. Who would you rather have in a moment right now looking at Tyreek Hill play the way that he's playing? I know the resume doesn't compare, but from a talent perspective and what he brings to the table at this moment,
Tyreek Hill should be the MVP of the league. And he's on pace to hit a milestone that's never happened before. 2,000 yards as a receiver. He can do it in 16 games or 17 games. It doesn't matter. The season should be commemorated with a big damn trophy.
Tyreek Hill is sensational. He was the scariest wide receiver in NFL history. Some people would say Randy Moss. Tyreek Hill is in that conversation. They don't call him cheetah for nothing. He runs at about 24 miles an hour. He abuses corners.
Tyreek, the scariest player in the NFL.
He is. He absolutely is, regardless of position. You can take Aaron Donald, you can take any of the defensive players, you can take any of the offensive players. He is the scariest player in the NFL for the simple fact there is no answer for him. He's completely changed the way the Miami Dolphins does business. Before he arrived there, the Dolphins were 27th in total offense, 22nd, and 25th. They finished 6th last year. They're number 1 this year. He's one of the few guys in the history of the game that can take a 5-yard route and turn it into an 80-yard spectacular. He is a threat legitimately to hit his head on the goalpost every time he touched the football. He is the most dangerous man, regardless of position. That man, number 10, 5'8", 195 pounds, strikes more fear in the heart of opposing coaches than any current player.